Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. What is on, my freaks and peeps? It's us, we're here. Hello, good morning, it's us. What do I usually say? Hello. I'm kind of doing stuff in the background, so please excuse if I keep looking down or if I seem distracted. I am so close, so close to being complete with restoring my entire Monster High collection, which is a obsolete task because I will get more and then I will have to keep restoring them and it will be a whole thing. Fun. I say that like I'm not really enjoying myself. I love it. I have so much fun doing it. I cannot tell you how much joy it's like bringing me to just like restore it. But point being, I have 2 left to go in terms of restoration. Um yeah, like 2. Just crazy because I've like left the I've left the Ghouls Rule line and the 13 Wishes line to last because but those ones were a bit more fancy looking, so I wanted to get like good at restoring the other ones and finding like um good sort of like techniques before I moved on to the more like extravagant ones, if you will. Yeah, that didn't work out. Obviously I am doing the like 13 wishes and the ghouls rule line, but like I don't I don't know any tips or tricks. I'm not good with it. Um so she's still got that horrible dry cough. I don't know what's up. I think it's just the coldness at the minute. Well, yeah. Welcome, Forest Mystic. Good to see you. Good to see you. 1887 Southern Violin plays. Wackx, I bring news from the far east of a better life. Okay. Go on, tell me. I've also got a lot of things to talk about this morning, so I will talk about those. Anyway, as I was saying, the 13 Wishes line and the Ghouls Rule line is great. It's great. They look amazing. The problem is they have usually got some form of tinsel in their hair. And if you know anything about doll collecting or doll restoration, you know that tinsel is the bane of everyone's existence because it's pretty much you can put in so much effort in curling the hair, which you do have to do with these, and you can do everything possible, and it will still fucking just look dreadful because the tinsel will like crinkle and I hate it. I got nothing to continue this joke, bro. Why? Why not? I thought you came in here with something to tell me. God damn it. But yeah, so I've been like not very consistent with doing it, but you know, it's been good. I've been having a lot of fun with it. It's been great. Um so yeah, I've been like putting off the hair is so sticky, I hate it. I've been like putting off like doing these restorations just because I wanted to make sure I did them justice. It's not going well, I will not lie to you. It's just not turning out how I want, and that's fine. It's just to be expected, but it's like, why am I struggling with this so much, you know? But yeah, so I'm almost done. I've got the Draculaura Ghouls Rule one, which is the one I'm currently got my hands on. And I've also got the Claudine 13 Wishes one, which is great. I'm almost done. And then I'm gonna sit and I'm gonna think about the fact that I've done all this. And then I'm gonna think about how much I wanna get more dolls so I can keep going with it. I'm just happy because, like, once I've done all this, I can kind of like start working on restoring like new ones because restoring the ones I've already got is pretty easy because I did take care of them for the most part, but like it's just unfortunate that you do have to restore dolls. Any doll collector has to restore their dolls. You cannot keep them in the condition they were in box unless you've kept them in the box, because glue seepage is a thing, dust is a thing. It's just a whole like mess. It's been 7 days since Jasper raged at GLaDOS. Yes, indeed it has, but we're here today. I'm hoping we're gonna actually get it to finish today. Because I'd like to move. I say move on, like we're not gonna immediately go back to like Poppy Playtime or something. I think. I'm nervous. I'm nervous about Poppy Playtime because one of the things that I wanted to do when I started, like, when I first started thinking about doing like Poppy Playtime was like, I wanted to start doing them when I think the third one came out. I might be wrong. I wanted to do it like around the time that the like catnap one came out, and because I knew kind of know how those go. And the thing is with me is I'm not great with like unsuspected like jump scares and stuff, which I know spoils the whole point of like horror games, but like I'm just not good with jump scares, which is crazy when you think about how many like haunted PSP games and stuff I play, but like I usually have some idea about how those are gonna go. That being said, like obviously Fears to Fathom is like an exception because I've played through all those now, so anything that comes out now will be completely new to me. And I think the last two of them I didn't know anything about, so that was scary. And I did get fucked up, but never mind. But yeah, so I'm hoping we can like move on to those soon, which makes me nervous. And I know it's kind of coming up to Christmas, and it's like not great timing for like horror games, but you know what? I need to stop like holding out for like seasonal things because it's just not really. It just didn't work out this year. I had plans this year with it, and I just ended up getting sick, and it just. And then collabs happened, and like I'm not against any of those things. That was a great time, and it was a lot more enjoyable. But it just meant that my plan kind of goes out the window, which is like typically what happens with my content. I've noticed. I have ideas, and I have things I want to do. But it's just like it's a whole thing. I recently found like an artist as well, but I think I'm going to potentially like in the far future contact to make my 3D model, because that's the thing that I still have on the back burner. Because I know roughly the budget I'm looking at with that. And their designs are like super nice, and it's like pretty much the exact style I wanted, which is like the sort of more hyper realistic, like anime Abby kind of thing. So yeah, that's where I'm at with that. It's hard to come up with a joke on the flight, bruh. You started off so well. It's all good. Now, there's a big and important difference between being scared and just having a loud noise playing randomly every 5 seconds. Yes, this exactly. Welcome, Mina. Good to see you. Also, welcome, Oldest Man Rod. I don't think I actually said hello. Anyway, welcome both. Hello, 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 Mina. So yeah, there's a big difference, especially when you're like neurodivergent. It's like jump scares like don't sit well with me, and I don't know why. Like, you know what? When I first started like conceptualizing the idea of Twitch streaming, my two rules I had was no multiplayer and no horror games. The multiplayer thing was purely just because my Wi-Fi was just not good enough at the time that I first started thinking about it. It's fine. I was about to leave. No, I'm sorry. Welcome, welcome. Yeah. So I like the Wi-Fi thing was just that was why I was like not really like interested in doing multiplayer. But I think I was thinking more along the lines of like not collaborations, but like public multiplayer, like CS:GO or Rainbow Six Siege or stuff like that. Although I played those games at the time that I was like starting to look into streaming like consistently. And I hate to be that guy, but I'm not terrible. Although I think if people watched me, I think people would say I'm terrible because I used to get made fun of a shit ton. That's something I want to talk about as well, but we'll get there. I've got so many things to talk about, people. But yeah, so what was I saying? So yeah, I was like, I'm not gonna do jump scares because I don't think my reactions are gonna be like enjoyable for people. Yeah, I don't think my reactions were gonna be enjoyable, and that was something like that stressed me out. But never mind. We ended up doing it anyway. I wouldn't place like super horrific, like hyper realistic horror games. That's not like content I'm into. I'm okay with like the haunted PSP ones because you can kind of sit back and laugh about how goofy it is and stuff. And like Poppy Playtime is honestly such an interesting storyline that I am so fascinated by playing it. So I'm cool with that. But things like Five Nights at Freddy's and stuff like that, I wouldn't say that's hyper realistic, but like Five Nights at Freddy's, Silent Hill, Resident Evil potentially. I'm not really like looking to play those games at this time currently. I'm not saying I never will, but at this time I'm not looking into it because I'm just not great with sort of jump scares like that, sort of the ones that more unsettle you. I don't really know how to explain it. I've got like a criteria. Haunted PSP is fine because like there is a level of like quality to that it's more atmospherically unnerving rather than like visually upsetting. So I'm okay with that. I think Alien's another one like that keeps coming up on my fucking recommended on like TikTok and stuff, and I'm like, I don't want to watch this. I don't want to play it. I don't want anything to do with it. It's stuff like that I'm just not interested in. So like Poppy Playtime, I'm down to play, but like because it's got an interesting plot. Freddy, Five Nights at Freddy's is not something I'm interested in playing because, as many of you know, that is just that game series like purely relies on like loud noises, and that's just not. I'm not cool with that. Because like with Poppy Playtime, it's you have to kind of know what you're doing, which I don't, and that's okay. But like I roughly know what kind of is to be expected with those. Whereas like Five Nights at Freddy's, it's like literally the slightest wrong move will trigger a jump scare or a screamer. And that's just not, I'm not okay with that. It's like I would just keep, because it's like I would get upset once and then I wouldn't be able to concentrate and we'd probably just keep getting it and I think I would just get overwhelmed with it and that wouldn't be fun to watch. But like Puppy Playtime, it's like at least I can like somewhat figure it out. That being said, the other week, the other time we played it, I did not know what to do in that situation. Yeah. Hey kid, I'm here to chill and be comfy. Well, welcome for that. Scary games are fun. I'm sure they are. I'm down for scary games. I'm just not down for jump scares. And I know that's like hypocritical considering that we played Poppy Playtime and Fist to Fathom and stuff like that. But I'm just not into screamers if I can avoid it. Poppy Playtime is like quick and easy and it's over. And it's like, you've got to work out the puzzle. But like Five Nights at Freddy's, I just can't work out what the puzzle is. And in all honesty, I've seen people play it and like they do really well. And then it's just like it just doesn't work. And it's just not something I'm really into. Like the unpredictability of it's just into. It makes me think of like as well, like when we played Before Your Eyes, someone in chat like a long time ago recommended we played that, and I just took it on blind value, which is why I don't really like look into games that people recommend anymore. Because I was like, yeah, I'll play that. That looks fun. It's like artsy. It's cute. It's a storyline game. Yeah, I just That game still keeps me up at night, and I will never play it again. In all honesty, if I'd finished it within 2 hours, I would have refunded it because I was not prepared for that story. And it wasn't even like the story side of it. Like, it wasn't even the like what happened in the story. It was more the just upsettingness of what happened to like the kittens, and that it makes me like a bit nauseous to think about that fucking that bit in that game. I actually like I remember like in the stream I like got up and I was like, I need a minute. And I was in tears and you guys knew. But like I honestly like had to really pull myself together to get through that game because I didn't want to continue after that. I was like, no, that's too much. And that's something I'm not great with in games either, is like gory animal deaths is just not something I'm into, which is why I'm very plant-based. But like, geez, it really upset me. It still upsets me today, and I just don't like thinking about it, but that's where I'm at with that. So guys, like, I don't, yeah, I just, it's a bit of a weird one, which is why this is why I always, like, seem a bit apprehensive to, like, take recommendations, or if it seems like I'm playing, like, safe games, that's why. I'm not good with that sort of stuff. Like, dude, I'm like the sort of person that realistically, if I'm gonna play like if I play like fucking Skyrim or something, I will not kill the rabbits. Like at all. Like I will not, no. I will avoid them to not kill them. I think that's the level of like commitment I have. Which is silly, but it's just the reality of my guilt complex, I guess. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so I have so much to talk about. I would like to get more into my sort of more special interest gaming. Obviously I've got like loads of games like lined up, like that we've talked about. Dishwasher Simulator, that's a great one. Yeah, I've seen Maddie playing like Water Park Simulator or shit done recently. That's great. I've got like a load of games I got recently that I'm really excited about playing, but like we have to get through what we've got so far. Which is fine with the like long form games because that always happens on a Monday, but the the Monster High game, which I'm still like a bit devastated about the fact that we're gonna finish it kind of in the next couple weeks. Which I don't think we're playing it this week, by the way, guys. I'm pretty sure I've got something on instead on Thursday, so I'll keep you posted about that. She says knowing full well she won't. There will be a stream on Thursday that's just like, I don't think it will be Monster High. Hey, Jasper, welcome to Speeches. Good to see you, good to see you. Yeah. You know what's a good spooky game that builds up tension? Left 4 Dead. I played Left 4 Dead, and honestly, I'm really, like, interested in playing it with the gang, you know? I feel like that would be so fun. It's just unfortunate that you can only have, like, a certain amount of players. But I really, I would like to play that with everyone. I think it would be so fun. It's such an old game, though. Yeah. What did I have to talk about? Oh, yeah. Just while everyone's here as well, I'll probably mention something towards the end of stream, and I'll probably say about it again on Thursday as well. Just don't forget, guys, I'm not here next week. I'm on holiday. I am hoping to be back in time to stream on Thursday, but I'm not making any promises about it because I will have been traveling all day. So I just might not be in the greatest like space of mind to like stream, but I'm hoping that it's a Thursday, so Monster High might be on the cards, but but yeah, I'm away next week, as many of you might already know. I don't think some people don't already. I will post about it again on Discord and stuff closer to the time, but I'm going away to Wales next week. Yes, I'm going to meet Mimi for the first time. It's very exciting. She texted me the other day, like, hey, I haven't joined your streams in a while, but have you mentioned about the trip? And I was like, yeah. She's really nervous about saying about it, but like, yeah, I am going to see Mimi. We are going for other reasons. This is Paul and me going, by the way, but we are going for other reasons. Paul's got family up there, so we're going to see them. No, we will not be disclosing the date and the time and the place that we will be meeting or anything. Partially because, I'll be honest with you guys, we still don't know. We know the day, we just don't have any, like, solidified plan currently. Which is 100% my fault, but, like, also kind of, like, we're relying on, like, Paul to, like, make a decision, and he's just not making decisions. But that's fine. I've got to talk to him about it later and be like, hey, we need to actually, like, tell Mimi the plan. Bless her, she hasn't fucking asked, and I'm like, you know, it's, like, a week away, and I'm like, not a week, but, like, it is a week, but, like, not meeting Mimi's a week. Anyway, so we're going up there, and I need to, like, sort out the plan, because I'm bad at these things. But yeah, this is really exciting because I don't know if I did mention it before, but we did try to go to Wales earlier in the year, and then just money sort of didn't really work out. There was stuff going on behind the scenes at the time that we didn't really prepare for. And then also very, very, very shortly after, we ended up starting to look into moving. So that was about the timing of that. So we were supposed to go earlier in the year, we just didn't. But we decided to use up the last of our work holiday to go away, which I'm all for, but like kind of not really worked out with Christmas plans for Paul, but sorry, babe. Yeah, I'm excited. Right, what was I reading? Left 4 Dead is great. Yes, it is. Everything about Five Nights at Freddy's is great except for the games and the game dev. I don't know anything about the game devs, because I just don't. It's not really a franchise that interests me as such. It's something I see like around, and I'm like, oh, I grew up with that. But like, it's like, not something that like I actively seek out, collect stuff for. My siblings really into it, but like, I don't think anything recently. But yeah, I don't really know. When the movie like came out, I was pretty like hyped for that, but like I haven't seen it, and I don't think I will. I think Paul's got it, but like, yeah. Oh, Mouthwash is a good scary game, focused more on scary than stupid jump scares. Yeah, maybe. That's a great one. It's not that old, only 19 years. Oh god. Yeah. It makes you feel old. Welcome, Jenny. Good to see you. Good to see you. Old. Yes, indeed. Sorry. Yeah, but what was I saying? Something as well we've been like talking about the other week was that I've got a load of I've got 2 games from the like scary Steam sale thing that are from the 2020, I think it's the 2022 Haunted PSP demo disc. PSP. I always say PSP. I mean PlayStation 2. Haunted PS2 demo disc, which is like a collection of like indie games that you can get online. It's super cool, and you guys should definitely check it out if you're looking for like games to add to your roster. And they've got like a good Wikipedia wiki page like that keeps up with whether or not the games have fully released or not, which is super cool, and I do recommend you guys check it out. But like as I've said before, I've watched like I watch a content creator quite a lot called Izzy's, and she recently did like a recently, several years ago, did like a a run through of that game franchise, and in that she like talked about it quite extensively. I got some games that I really wanted to try from that. A couple of them were released, which was great, and then a couple of them weren't, and I was devastated. But like some of them are not released for understandable reasons. Anyway, I'm really like hyped to play those, and I've got those. Something I've talked about in previous streams was that I'd be interested in playing the demo discs on stream, like just going through all the games, which I think would be super fun, and I think that would be super interesting to do on here. I would like to maybe grow my it sounds so silly, and I feel like such an idiot saying this out loud, but I'd like to grow the audience a bit more. I'd like to grow my audience a bit more before going through them, because obviously they're demo discs for indie developers usually, and I'd like to be able to give that sort of spotlight to these games if I could, but we'll see. I've done quite well with indie games. Like we've talked about like how Fears to Fathom was the second game I ever played. Ironically, it had someone who said like, no horror games, absolutely not, when I started streaming, and then suddenly like the second game I ever played was Fears to Fathom. Thank you, Mina. What was I saying? Reading. I had a fight with a corset, and the cutest one, cutest corset. I got you. Oh no, I'm really sorry you're having a fight with it. Those things are complicated. I love corsets and I love the look of them, but whenever I put them on, I always think they look so unflattering on me. But mind you, I'm wearing all those like cheapy ones. Flat metal bonding is dangerous. I was trying to straighten it out, lost my grip on the end, and it sprung up and stabbed into my forehead. Oh god. I know I've got a massive black eye, and it looks like Rod made me walk into a door. Bruh, I feel you. Anytime I get any bruises or anything, I had a black eye a couple weeks ago. Don't ask me where I got it from. I seriously don't know. And I had like coworkers bring it up to me, and they're like, it looks like you've been like hit by your boyfriend, and I'm like, I haven't, and I promise I haven't, and I'm just gonna state to you guys like that has never happened. But like, man, did it look like I'd been hit, and I still to this day don't know where it came from. What we think's happened is I must have like smacked myself in the face in the night, but like I'm like, when would I have done that with enough force to give myself a black eye? But yeah, I feel you. Sounds like a great time, indeed. I was making it. I got you. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, so I had great success with Fears to Fathom. It was the second game I ever did on stream, and it was literally the first time I ever got raided. It was the first time I had, like, active comments, and it was a great time. It was so weird, because, like, this was my second stream ever, and I was like, man, I can actually, I can actually do something with this. My lip piercing just fell out. God damn it. Lol, I do shit like that all the time. Accident overachieving. Fairs. Give me 2 seconds. This isn't working. Fun. It did not bleed on the fabric. That's fortunate. Okay. But blood for the blood god? Indeed. Where is your sacrificial donation? God damn. Right, that's all brushed out. Fucking hell, this looks like it looks like these. What was that else I was gonna talk about? I finished my book series. I can't talk about the book series for obvious reasons. If you guys know, you guys know. don't ask. Actually, you can, but like I was reading it for pure just interest in like, and also because I consume a lot of fan fiction, and sometimes that fan fiction is written in perspective of the books rather than the films, and so a lot of the time I end up lost. So I read them so I understood those a bit better, but I finished that finally. That took God knows how many years. Don't ask me why, but also actually I don't know why it took me so long to get through them, but like also because I recently at work started working longer, so now I'm entitled to breaks and stuff, which is great, and it means I have time to read. So I've been doing a lot of reading recently, and that's been wonderful. So I read that, and then I did a completely like tone shift, right? I got a shit ton of books I gotta get through. So I was like, I don't want to go on to another big series yet. So I'm gonna read some like couple smaller ones first, maybe something like non-fiction, just to like refresh my brain a bit. I don't think Twitch would like me saying what I'm reading. Not that the book's problematic at all. I like to stress that I think it's a really important read, and I think it really highlights a lot of historical issues. But again, I was talking to Paul about this last night. Twitch is kind of funny with like talking about historic events, especially because they could be taken like out of context and stuff. So I'm reading a book called The Diary of a Young Girl. There you go. If you know the book, you know what I'm talking about. It's a great read. I think it's really interesting, and I think it really like I read half of it in school, and I really enjoyed it. And then like I had to return it. So I never got to finish it, and then I found it in a charity shop a few weeks back, and I was like, I really wanted to finish this book, so I got that, and I was super hyped when I finished my book series. Oh yes, it's a great read. Yes, it is. It's a really good read. I think it's really fascinating. It's really sad though as well, because a lot of that book takes part in the perspective of, you know, she was 13 at the time and going through like, what do you call it? Like starting your period. I don't really know what the like term is. She was going through that, and you can like understand a lot of the reasons she was like really emotional and really struggling with like what was going on. Obviously, because at the time, you know, she was like in an annex, like obviously, but like you can see that like there's a lot of stuff going on with there's a lot of things going on with like the hormonal changes for her, and like her fighting with her mother all the time in the books is really sad, because it's like if at any point someone turned around and is like, hey, you're going through something that's pretty like not like you're going through something horrific as is, like at the time, like, you know, you're going through something that no one could ever dream of having to go through in their life, and that's horrible, but also you're having to do it at probably like the worst part of growing up as a girl. Like I really feel for her when I'm reading it, because I'm like, oh man, I remember being 13, because sorry guys, was not that long ago. It's only 11 years ago for me, but like I remember going through that age, and like literally like it felt like the world was caving in on me, and I didn't have to compete with like a war going on, but like it was like emotionally I could understand where she was struggling, and it's just like, man. And I said to Paul, I was like, it's really hard to read, because it's like, I'm like, why is her mum or her sister not telling her that this is quite normal for like her age to be going through this like sort of emotional turmoil with this going on? And he said because it was just not something they talked about at that time. And I was like, really? He's like, you gotta keep in mind like women's like health and stuff is very taboo, like back then especially, and it's like just sad. And like she talks about the fact that she can't get like sanitary towels because they're in like they're considered like unnecessary or something in the war effort, and it was like, what the fuck is going on? And like you couldn't use tampons because they were only for um like older women, and I'm just like, why was no one helping this poor girl? Like genuinely, it's really hard to read, and it just made me sad. But like I don't know why I'm talking about this. I'm loving it. I'm having a great time reading it. I'm really like I'm halfway through, and it's hard because I know damn well we all know what happens at the end of the book, right? Well, I don't know what happens at the end of the books per se, but we know why she stops writing in her diary. You know, if because I know some people in my chat are autistic and might not be catching what I'm putting down because I'm having to be subtle about it, because I'm worried about saying the word because I don't want Twitch to come down on me, especially not about a historic event, because I think that's disgusting. But like, you know, I have to be careful for algorithm reasons. But like, Diary of a Young Girl is like, it's on a, well, it's not based on, it's written by a young girl that was, can I say it? Can I say it? I'm reading the Diary of Anne Frank. There we go. I'm not a fucking, if Twitch bans me for that, fuck you. Anyway, I'm reading the Diary of Anne Frank, and we all know what happens to her in the end, and it's just really hard because I'm reading through this and I'm like gripped because I'm like, I need to know what happens. But like, especially because I love reading books that sort of like focus on the more, and I don't mean this like in a bad way or anything, but the more mundane parts of life. Like, one of the things I love about reading like fiction as well is like, I just want to know like when the person goes to a coffee shop, what they order. Like, I love shit like that. Like, just reading like their everyday practices rather than the more overarching story. I love like reading the like little bits that people wouldn't really like catch on with. And of course, non-fiction is full of that. And I think that's really like what I'm like enjoying about the book. Especially because can I stop? Got like hiccups. Especially because like just interesting like the fact that, you know, she's locked in an annex for like how many years? Like several years, right? And something different happens every time she talks. And it's like, it's not boring, and it's great, and I'm loving it. It's super good. I do recommend reading it if you're interested, but I think it's really good. But it's bringing up a lot of questions that like I can't talk about on Twitch because it does involve like someone who was in charge at the time. But I just can't wrap my head around why anyone would think that the appropriate thing to disliking a group of people was to react like that. It genuinely, like, I'm like, I said to Paul, I was like, I don't get it. And he's like, well, it's because, you know, he wants to make a superior race. And I'm like, yeah, but I don't get it. Like, I'm like, I don't get why. He's like, well, because he was doing it for this reason. And I'm like, yeah, but why? Because he just didn't like them. And it's like, I can't wrap my head around why anyone would like react like you have to be like clinically insane to react like that. And that's the thing, isn't it? It's like, yes, he was. Anyway, sorry, this is probably like a bit of a like harsh topic, but like, I'm enjoying the book. I think it's really interesting, like just finding out how she's coping with life, especially with what's going on. Anyway. Oh yes, it's a great read. It is. Have you read The Tattooist of Auschwitz? No, I haven't. If it's along those lines, it might be interesting. Because some people are saying like about it, puberty. That's the one. Puberty. Yeah, she's going through puberty, and it's like, geez, like it's just like horrible. Like you're just like, dude, I wish someone like sat down with her and was like, hey, it sucks. Like, I wish, like, because I remember when I had that sit down of like, it sucks. And you kind of just go like, yeah. I just wish someone like was able to sit down with her, but it like upsets me like to no end that her mother doesn't even do that. I don't know if she just doesn't write about it or something, but like it just doesn't seem like her mother's really understanding like why she's reacting the way she is, and she's always like, you hate me, and it's like, hen, don't take it personally. Like, she's going through like a not fun part of growing up at the same time as going through the most horrific like event in history, you know? Like, and her mum has the audacity to be like, I can't make you love me. It's like, just like maybe sit down with her and explain to her like for 5 seconds that this is just something that happens. Ugh, frustrating. I can see her frustrations. Sometimes I'm like, this is a very normal thing to go through as a kid, but then sometimes I'm like, dude, why? It's like no one like being patient with her. But then again, it's a diary extract from the perspective of a 13-year-old girl. I think everyone at that age was like, the world is ending. And then for some people, like her, it very much was, but like, you know, it's like when I was a kid, if you read my diary, they would have taken the exact same tone of, I would have been like, my parents suck, life is hard, things are horrible. Like, I would have been like that too. And she has more reason to do it like than I did, but like, I think it's a very normal thing that you would just write in your diary about all the horrible things that are happening because you can't talk to anyone else about it. That's just where I'm going with this. I hope this is not offending people. All I have is lamb and some rum and coke. Hey, that's a good sacrifice. On white fabric, that's a no, I feel. I've been paid 300 to deliver a blood-free corset. Yes, I would hope that the corset is blood-free. Not extra for blood, that's an added bonus, indeed. Yeah, I will look into the, tattooist book. I love that she's trying so hard to just live her life as normal as possible in such an abnormal time. It puts it into perspective a lot, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Like, I find it really interesting reading about other people's life, especially like neurotypical people, which I'm judging from what I'm reading, I'm finding her very neurotypical, but like, I just find it interesting, like, seeing how other people lived, and that's just something I get fascinated about. Like, I think that's quite normal, especially for autistic people, is just to find fascination in, like, reading about how people live their life and, like, being like, would I do this? Would I, like, react like this? It's just interesting, and I'm finding a lot of joy with it. So that's what I'm reading right now. But yeah, we're so lucky to live in a time that we do. Yeah, I mean, like last night I watched a film that's like completely tone shift, but also at the same time, which was Imitation Game. Now, before I start talking about this, yes, I'm very aware that Benedict Cumberbatch, as he is as a person, I understand that a lot of his performances are very much in the same tone of characters, and the character that he's playing in that Turing. I can't remember his first name. Adam Turing, right? His he wasn't like that at all. Like, he wasn't at all in personality as Benedict Cumberbatch is like portraying him. He was a lot friendlier than he's portraying him, but that's just Benedict Cumberbatch for you. So I understand that. So before anyone's like, it was bad representation, I know. But I still enjoy the film because it's watching other people live their lives in an interesting time in history. But what was I saying? I was saying something. I was going somewhere with this. Yeah, but like he talks in that about like being gay and stuff, and that's something that Paul and I talked about. I was like, I just can't like imagine a time when, you know, I don't understand why people reacted so horribly to people being gay in that time. I don't get it. I really don't get it. And it's just something I can't wrap my head around because they're like acting like it's the most disgusting thing. Like, they're acting like he's committed, like, I can't say that word on Twitch, can I? They're acting like he's committed atrocities against young people. They're acting like it's that sort of crime, and it's like, I'm sorry, what? Like, I just don't get it. I'm like, at what time in history did like people look at it like this? And he was like, it was very common back then. Something I like have to put into perspective as well is like in the UK, especially, like, gay marriage was only legalized in 2013. That's in my lifetime. You know, like, that's just something that like I can't wrap my head around. It's like, why did people hate people so much during this time? It's like, do you guys not have like bigger problems to worry about than who's sleeping with who? Like, I don't get it. I'm like, why are people so concerned about this going on when like the war is going? Like, I can't wrap my head around it. I'm like, wow, people have way too much time on their hands to be worrying about this sort of stuff. That's just something that like gets it gets under my skin a lot. Is like that time is like people deciding they hate other people and like essentially going to war on it, both literally and figuratively at that time. And it's just like, why? I'm like, what is the point? But then I suppose like I live in a day and age where there is like bigger problems to worry about, and it's like I just don't get it. And I'm just like, why? Why do people hate people so much? Like, I just don't understand. I guess what I'm trying to say from this, guys, is like be nice to everyone, because genuinely, like, there was a time in life when people hated people for the most minor things, and I think that's disgusting, and I think that there is absolutely no reason for it in this day and age. So do me a favor, don't be horrible. Thanks. Here's my PSA. Don't be a racist. Don't be a homophobe. Don't be a transphobe. Don't be a bigot in any way, shape, or form. I don't really know, an ageist, a sexist. Don't do any of that. Please don't. Especially not in my chat. If you do, you're banned immediately. But like, I just don't get why people have like that psyche. I just don't get it. I'm having this moral crisis about this recently. Can you tell this has been on my mind like in the last 24 hours? Is I'm just like, I can't wrap my head around it. I don't understand people. That's what it is. It's just I'm like, sometimes I have to sit and I'm like, am I not understanding this perspective because I'm autistic, or is it because I'm in a day and age where this just isn't a thing? Or it is a thing, but it's a very minor thing. Not in, I do not mean like a minor thing in that like it's not an important issue that happens. I mean as in like not everyone thinks like that, if that makes sense. Like it's a small group of people who think that they've got the right to say these things. And you know what I say to those people? You can suck one. Fuck off. Genuinely, like, there are so many other things you could use with that energy than going, especially online. It's like, there's so much better things you could do with your life than going on the internet and saying, like, horrific things to people that you don't know a lot of the time. And it's like, what is the point? What is the point? Do you feel better for it? I wouldn't. Like, it's not gonna make you feel good. And this is a thing that happens a lot with me, though, is that I don't understand, like, this idea of being horrible to people. I just don't get it. Like, I don't understand the point. I was saying to Paul, like, about being, like, bullied and stuff and picked on, especially in my workplace, like, people coming after me and stuff and going on about different things. And something he brought up is like, well, why, you know, if that was me, I would turn around and say this, this, and this, right? I'm like, yeah, but that's not going to make me feel any better. You know? It's like, it's not going to make them feel better if I call them a horrible person. And it's not going to make me feel better because I'm calling someone a horrible person. Like, it's just not going to make me feel good. This is like the level of like, but I have to sit with myself sometimes when I'm like going through this mental like anguish, if you will. And I have to go like, am I reacting like this, or am I having these thoughts because I'm autistic, or is it because I genuinely like I think that this is wrong? And that's something I have to think about. I mean, it's wrong either way. Like, don't be horrible to other people. It's simple. But like, am I making sense? Probably not. I'm just having this like crisis at the minute where I'm like, I don't think it matters. And I'm trying to like be okay with that. Like, it doesn't matter realistically in the grand scheme of things, like whether or not I'm having this like crisis where I don't understand people. It doesn't matter if it's because I'm autistic or if I just like I'm just morally right because it's like a horrible thing to do to someone. But it's like, it's still just like sometimes I just sit with myself and I'm like, is this like, would I have these thoughts as a neurotypical person? I don't know. I'm glad in that way because I would rather not be neurotypical if that was the case. But it's like, yeah. Sorry. I hope I'm not offending people with this talk. I'm trying to be like very not offensive because I don't think what I'm saying is intended to be. No, I know that what I'm saying is not intended to be offensive, but it might be coming off as offensive, and I'm really sorry if it does. It's not meant to be. I don't think it is offensive though. I think I'm just like talking about being morally right, and I'm just like having a bit of crisis because I don't like upsetting people. I'm probably upsetting people anyway. I'm sorry. It's absolutely horrifically sad, isn't it? We don't get it because we are kind people who don't wish it ill on others. We are, but like, not everyone is, and that upsets me. It's like, it just. This is righteous sense of. Okay, I got it. I figured it out. It's righteous sense of justice, isn't it? It is. That's the autism. Okay, I feel better now. Thanks, guys. I'm like realizing it's the autism. I just don't like it because I feel like powerless to change it, but it's like it just keeps me up at night. People being nasty to other people, keeping me up a lot at the minute because I'm experiencing it more in my day-to-day life. Is just people like saying things for shock value. That's something I'm experiencing a lot recently. I'm not gonna go into detail because I just don't want to, but it's something I'm experiencing, and I'm like, what is the morally right thing to do here? And I just don't know, and it's just like keeping me up at night. It's exhausting. It's exhausting being right. But it is, like, it's exhausting being, like, constantly trying to find the right thing. You know, trying to do the right thing. I don't know. Just not feeling too good about it. You would love it. The Tattooist was written about my adopted dad's parents. Wow, really? Cool. There's a very good miniseries about it too. Yes, Alan Turing. Yeah, Alan Turing is like, I love watching that film because I can put myself in that perspective. Like, yeah, Benedict Cumberbatch's performance is just not a good representation of him as a person. Take that as you will, but he's a very good actor. I'm not gonna like sit here and say otherwise, but it's just like if you watch enough of his stuff, you realize after a while that he just performs the same in every different film he's in. And sometimes it works, sometimes in this case it's just like when you're really representing an actual person, it's a bit like you kind of need to act like the person. But like the imitation game is like an interesting one because obviously Alan Turing, if you didn't know, was autistic. I think that's obvious if you watch the film, but like I can put myself in the perspective of him, and it's hard to watch sometimes, but like, and I talk all the way through it, but like it's really like depressing because I'm like, I get what he's going through, and that's the thing is like, it's just hard. It's a good representation, but you make so much sense. Oh my god, don't say that. I'm gonna burst into tears. I don't think I do. Oh no. Thanks. Thanks, crying in the club right now. Oh. Ah. Yeah. This is the hard thing about this, isn't it? Right, when you're autistic, right? Right sense of justice sounds really fun and all. um, like, because you're like, morally, I'm always gonna fight for the right thing, right? It's exhausting and it's very emotional and it's not fun thing to have. It's like, yeah, you might look at it from the perspective and be like, yeah, it's a great thing to have. And it's great for other people who also have the same morally right things, like, in thought when it comes to, like, righteousness and justice. But it's, like, also really hard to kind of, like, get over because it's like once you're finally like getting somewhere with it, you get exhausted very quickly and then you start crying, and that's what I'm going through right now. Thanks. I appreciate it. Genuinely. You make so much sense. I completely agree. Mind. Oh, shit. There we go. Mind your own effing business and just worry about who you are. People can love and be whoever they want. Yeah, that's the thing. I just don't really understand. People don't like that. Within reason, obviously. Like, I'm not gonna be on the side of, like, you know, crimes, but, like, genuine crimes, not crimes that are like, oh, they did this. Like, I mean, like, crimes, like, you know, acts of atrocity, you know, on other people without their consent. You know, don't think that I'm excusing that, because I'm not. That's horrible. Don't do it. If you do it, you're a horrible person. End of conversation. Autism. Sorry, I'm trying to find where I am. Autism and strong sense of justice. No way. Yeah. I don't, like, talk about it a lot. No, I do, don't I? I'm really bad for it. God damn it. It's not something I like. It's something I have to go through a lot. At work, especially. I'm not going to talk about it too much because I just don't want to, like, I don't want to because it's exhausting when I'm at work, but, like, the amount of times I hear wording that upsets me, but realistically I'm like, what can I do about this? And that's the depressing part. It's like, I'd love to be able to do something, but realistically, like, the most I can do is tell my boss. And what can she do about it? Like, not very much. So I kind of just have to endure it. I don't really know what the right thing to say in those situations are. And that keeps me up at night. But it's exhausting at the minute. I'm just getting home and being, like, absolutely exhausted from, like, having to, like, bite my tongue, which I'm not good at. Jenny redeemed drink dummy. Thank you, Jenny. I will drink to that. Lol. The Imitation Game is a brilliant film. I really love it. Me too. It's wonderful. But it's sort of like, I loved it when I first watched it, then I saw some people online being like, Benedict Cumberbatch really doesn't portray, like, Alan Turing very well, and I'm like, oh man. Oh man. Hugs, because you have a big heart, and that's why we love watching you. Thank you very much. Worst part is I'm home alone right now. So, like, I can leave this live stream and go and take a breather, but realistically, like, Paul's not here. Which sounds really bad, but he's fine. He's like, he's out at the minute. He was supposed to come back several hours ago and he hasn't. He's probably watching this, to be honest. Watching me absolutely bawl my eyes out. Ugh. It's so exhausting at what makes me great at my job, but also why my job is exhausting. Yeah. Slowly dying, indeed. But yeah, I am struggling. If anyone's wondering why I'm coughing so much, I don't know. The cough just hasn't sort of gone away after getting what I assume was COVID. Which is something I'm used to. Like, it doesn't always go away very quickly, but it's, like, also horrible. It might also be because I just cough for some reason a lot during the winter. I don't know why, but the second the temperature drops, I'm just like, I get a really tight chest and, like, I start coughing, which most people would be like, oh, you're just getting ill. And it's like, no, it feels like genuinely like my airways closed because the air's too cold. I don't know if that's just because it's like the air's dry. I don't know. It's also really hard in my mouth, in my house. It's really hard in my mouth. God, don't take that out of context. It's really hard in my house. There you go. because it's really humid in the house for some reason. We get mold constantly, which might also be contributing to the cough, but we've got that problem. But like it's also like once you get into the top of like the middle floor, like in the like higher levels of the house, it's like your it gets dry, very quickly. And I can't have a humidifier on upstairs, especially when I'm ill, because the dehumidifier costs too much to run. So, struggling. uh, if you need to breathe, no dying. This was not pre-approved. No, I know. If you need to breathe, go breathe. We can wait. I will probably go in a second anyway, because it's like break time anyway, and I need to pee desperately. We can wait. Thank you very much. You may just have really sensitive lungs. I don't think it's sensitive, if that makes sense. Hot in your mouth? Ooh, yeah. No! God damn it. Anyway, right. I will take a break. I will say real quick, but I might be a minute, but I gotta go and take a break real quick, and when I get back, we'll go straight into Paul, because I'm fucking around just sitting here talking about these things that are upsetting me morally. Yeah, I'm fine. I am fine before anyone panics or anything. I'm fine. This is just the reality of living with autism. It's just like you just sit and cry about being morally right sometimes. It's a very frustrating thing, is what I'm trying to say. It is frustrating to go through because it's like, it sounds like it wouldn't be frustrating because you're like always on the side of justice. It's like, yeah, that's great and all, but it's exhausting. It's really exhausting. As is anything when you're autistic. It's like high, strong emotions are not something that we're to be good at handling. And let's just be real, especially because a lot of the time when you get into these emotional states, analyzing how you're feeling is not really something you can do. I don't have good emotional recognition a lot of the time. And so when you get like this, it's really hard to come down from that. So anyway, it is so frustrating. It is indeed. And if you experience it as well, my condolences. I know what you're going through. Right, I'm gonna go. I'll be right back. I'm back. My desk is like covered in shit. So give me 2 seconds. I also just got some lunch. She's got some food. I also got some post. And I'm pretty sure I know what the post is. Doll parts. That I waited nearly a month for, might I add. So not too impressed about that, but they came and I need you guys to like, welcome Nat, good to see you, good to see you. Nat, didn't drink to me, thank you Nat, I will drink to that. Jenny replying, also autistic. Me too, Han. Let me just press play nothing in the background. I need to send you guys a photo of how they've like sent this like thing to me. It's so freaking funny. I'm gonna send it on Discord. Not Valve like jump scaring me in the background. I'll put it in the IRL pictures chat. If it'll let me fucking send it. They've like shipped it to me in a bottle cap. It's great. I'm impressed, but like, jeez. What a weird one. Anyway, welcome back. Thank you. Work is back. I had my cry. I'm fine now. But I have lunch. I'm also just gonna open this post. I also need to sort out because I was gonna do something real quick in the background. Ooh. Oh, they look sick. Okay. They've done a really good job on these. So, something that I don't know how much I've talked about on stream, I think I have talked about it, is that obviously I'm replacing all the doll parts and stuff on like a lot of my older Monster High dolls that I've lost bits for. And it's really hard to get like the like original pieces, and I found that sometimes it's just not worth the expense of it. And some people are doing like 3D printed ones, and I'm like, I looked into it and I was like, you know what? I think this would be worth it. So I got a couple pieces. One I got from like, well, 2 I've got from Vinted from the same seller, and then 1 I've got from eBay. And the eBay one took forever for them to ship. Like, they took an obscene amount of time to ship it out. And then that's what's just arrived, which, you know what? The quality almost outdoes it, but like, it's just a shame that it took them so long to ship it. But I looked on their page, and apparently this is like a common issue with this seller. I'm not gonna say the seller or anything because they've done a really good job, and I don't want to like negate that. But it's like, guys, can you like ship out a bit quicker? So there's that. But apparently it's like a common issue is they just take forever to send it out. Also, it's one of those sellers online that gets a bad review and immediately replies to it in like a scathing post. So it's like, okay, okay. But compared to the other 3D ones, so the ones I got from Vinted, they're good. They look nice and they look alright from a distance, but they needed some work. Like, they clearly hadn't been like put together very well, and they'd done like a paint job on it, and bless them, it wasn't a very good paint job. And if I wasn't like artistically gifted or like really into like restoring all these dolls, I guess it would be more of a problem, but like it's not, because I've been repainting literally the original accessory, so it's not a problem. So I just repainted them because they weren't great, but you could tell the effort had been put in. So these ones have arrived. They're alright. I'm pretty happy with those. I'm just gonna put some cling film, which I don't. Something I've had to get. I'm gonna just put some cling film on this one. I've got to bleach her forehead because I've had glue seepage. Ah! Dude, why does, like, cling film just not want to, like, cut with scissors? Before anyone's like, Jasper, aren't you supposed to be, like, eco-friendly? The cling film is literally just for the doll stuff, which isn't great, but there literally isn't another way to do it. But basically, if you ever get glue seepage or, like, sun bleaching on your dolls, which is a common issue, most of the dolls, especially the older ones, have glue seepage. It's, like, causes a weird yellowing stain. If you're struggling with that, that's my paintbrush. If you're struggling with that, a bit of one of the recommendations is hydrogen peroxide. What that means is literally just cream peroxide that you can get from like Superdrug and stuff. What you want is 40 volume, which is like a hair bleach term, but like the 12% stuff, and you leave that in the sun. And I have talked about it before, and I said I wasn't really like confident it would work because I live in the UK and like the sun isn't great here. So getting like getting the good results isn't great, but actually I've had quite success with it. Not sure how well this is gonna go. I've just got it all in the hair. See how this goes. Okay. Put that in the sun. It's sunny today. Somewhat sunny. It's been like raining, but like it's a bit sunny. Anyway, sorry. Yay, Portal! Yeah, baby, we're back. We played it last week, but we're back. Anyway, I'm impressed with this 3D printed one. It's like actually like it does not look 3D printed at all, which is super cool. But it might just be a different like 3D print. Why can't I see the chat? There we go. No, did I do your drink debate? I think I did, but I'll do it again just for, isn't it? Pretty sure I did, but yeah, I've got food, so please excuse if it's like I'm not moving or anything. I'm like eating in the background. But yeah, I'm almost done with the dolls, which is super cool. I got 2 more to do, so the one I'm working on currently and then a different one. And then I can start getting then I can start getting like new ones. And then we can see about doing some newer restorations. I got all the parts for it. I'm just like hyped. Also, something I didn't talk about, I don't think I've talked about. I won a bidding the other day online for like a collection of like spare parts and stuff. Now, I looked into it. A lot of these parts are from like fashion kits and stuff, which isn't ideal because I bought it with the idea that like if I got these dolls I could replace the parts, and like they had like a shit ton of arms in the in this like bundle, and I was like, it's almost worth it for the arms. I'm not gonna say how much I spent on it. But it was worth it for the arms. But then some of the accessories are from like fashion kits. Some of them are from G2 fashion kits, which isn't great, and I'm never gonna need those. But something I realized is a lot of the fashion kits are just basic molds of like pre-existing accessories, which is like a common thing they did with those. They weren't really making new things for the fashion packs, hence why they were lower cost. which is cool because it means that I get these accessories and I can just repaint them for the dolls that I'm missing those accessories for, which is great. And before anyone freaks out, like, some of those fashion packs are expensive, I know which ones are worth the money and will not be worth my time repainting, don't worry. I'm embellishing our corset for a pirate costume. That's exciting. Ow. I like burnt my mouth. Whoa.
Sorry, my fault. Matcha fingers.
Either way, I get the impression he's about to kill us.
Carry on.
I don't think I was supposed to do that. Lol. I didn't think I meant to do that. What kind of dolls? Monster High dolls. I have a like whole collection of them and I've been like slowly restoring them. Like you guys know that
Sorry, my fault.
I've been
Matcha
like
fingers.
Either way, I get the impression he's about to kill us.
Carry on.
I like I've been restoring them slowly. I've got like, at the time I started restoring them, we did talk about it in chat. I had like, I think it was 36 dolls at the time. I now have like 42 so far. That was the last time I counted. I don't know if I've increased that since. I will have to recount them. But I've got like 42 of them now, and I've only got 2 more I've got to restore. So good stuff. I'm excited about that. Ooh, fun. Yeah. It's like genuinely so satisfying.
Only 3 more chambers to your big surprise. Oh, sorry.
Oh. Oh. I didn't mean to do that. God damn it. Oh, do I have to listen to this again?
Oh, sorry.
I can't really see over the edge. Cool. Okay. Right. How do I get back? God damn it. Oh, I never noticed it had like a countdown on them. Cool. Oh. Yeah, oh. I'm not doing good at this. I just found a bunch of sewing patterns for Monster High dolls. Exciting.
Oh, sorry.
My aunt made me a custom like dress for a Monster High doll for my birthday. She gave me a doll with it. I thought it was a G2 doll because it has like no arm articulation, but apparently it is a G1 doll, which is super weird, but... Okay, Okay, so the exit's up there. I'm like, wait a minute, where's the exit? What am I supposed to do here? Try this. Mean to do that. Okay. Sick. Okay. Wasn't quite what I was intending. Right. What to do, what to do. I don't really know, because once I get over there, I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to get back. Oh fuck! Bit terrifying. Ooh. Aces. Okay, I can get back over there. Nice. Got it. Okay, figured it out. This is gonna get me killed. What did I do then? What did I do? What did I do? What did I do wrong? I just went off to the side. What the fuck?
Oh, sorry.
Okay, I don't really know. Oh my god, of course. I got it. What am I doing wrong? Right. There we go. Yeah, baby. Look at me go. I'm so smart. Okay, this is where I don't like that he's just constantly watching. That's a bit ominous. Now what to do? Okay. Critical thinking skills at 10 is not helping. I think I got it. Okay. So. Okay. And then. I keep working it out, and then I'm like, forgot. Goes into action to do it, and then forgets immediately. Not having a good time. Right. I don't actually... Why do I feel like this is like... I'm never gonna complete this today. Man. There's stairs up there. Oh man, this is just not... I can't work it out. So if I catch it through... Yeah. Send it down that way. I can't go that way. Ah. Okay. I still don't quite get it. I don't think I got it. This is hard. This is really hard. I mean, like, clearly I'm supposed to drop it on them, but I don't really get how. I'm not thinking with portals right now, but like, it's hard. Oh, I think I got it. Hang on. I'm hoping this is right. Okay, I think I got it. Nope. I think I got the right idea, but I'm just not really. I keep getting it, and then I'm like, I don't know. Oh. Do I have to start again? Are you kidding? I need to save my progress. I don't have to listen to him fucking laughing.
Oh, it's tiring.
It would get it, man. Okay, right. Cool. Save game so I don't keep fucking it up. Excellent, right. His dickish laugh is really obnoxious. I think that's the point, but yeah, it is. Okay. So I think what I then gotta do is I gotta do one of these. And then I gotta do one of these, but I gotta get over there and press the button so I drop a load of it on there. It's not going well, if you couldn't tell. Oh, I think I got it. I just gotta like remember what I'm doing while I'm doing it, kind of thing. No, I just can't work it out. Ah! The sun is blaring into my office, and I'm just getting overwhelmed. Critical thinking skills are like null. Okay, got nothing. Just critical thinking, it's not going well. I just don't know. Right. This makes that go this way. Perhaps. Maybe I'm just thinking about this too hard. I don't know. I feel like if I, like, go over there and get in the pool, it's gonna, like, backfire horribly. I just don't know. You're not helping, my dude. Stop looking at me so closely. It's like not helping my conscience. I feel like I'm like set up to fail here. I've literally played this before and I just can't get my head around it. So clearly I need to like... Right, I need that button to open up that. Am I thinking too hard? Our internet just crashed? Oh no! I'm so sorry. Ah, this is baffling. It's alright, because you haven't missed anything. I have not gone any fucking further. Just can't work it out. Ah! The place is gonna blow up, but it's fine. I literally can't work out a single fucking thing to do here. And I can't go around here without them freaking out, so... Where are you trying to get to? The exit's over there, but I gotta complete this. Because what'll happen is, this will open, give me access to a wall there that I can put this through, and then have the transfer here so it will float me all the way across there. The problem is, in order to get that open, I need to open it with that button. But I can't do that, because to go around here, I'll be shot immediately by these fuckers. So I gotta get rid of these fuckers. I don't really understand how I'm supposed to do that with those two. Whereas, I need a portal to get over there. Need a portal to get over there, so I can press that button, which releases the goop. The goop might be able to get through there, drop on them, make them spring everywhere, Cool, no problem. I just can't remember how to get to that point. I also need this, and it's got a block on it indicating, but there isn't a block anywhere. I don't know where I'm supposed to get a block from. I feel like I fucked up something. I mean... I don't think that's got enough jump capability on it. Oh. Yeah, okay, it's got no... it's got nothing on it. God damn it! Don't worry, it won't start all the way again, because I actually had foresight this time. Right. This won't work. That's the problem. I can't just jump across. I have to use a portal to get back. But it's like... Where? Where do I start? Gotten this far, no problem. I can't press that. I have to be physically here to press that. So I have to be on this side. Okay, that's not right. Okay. Not quite what I had in mind. In order to reverse it, though... Drop goop. I'm gonna be stuck on this level for ages, so I need to get that there. This is like the impossible level. And I have 2 more after this. I think. He said 3, so... Oh, this is dumb. This is so fucking dumb. What's getting me is there's supposed to be a cube somewhere and I don't actually know where the cube is. What is going on? The frick? Okay. Right. Still don't get it. Just don't understand. Again, though, I feel like I'm supposed to have a cube, but I don't. Like, then I could at least get the thing through, but... Still need the cube. I just don't know. Alright, I just don't know where I'm supposed to get a cube from is the thing. There must be a cube around here. Doesn't seem to be. One over there, maybe? One in the corner? I might have to look this up. I think I got stuck on this level before is the problem. Okay, that doesn't make a difference. Okay, can I just put down a fucking portal, please? I just don't understand. Is the blue thing over to the right a cube? What blue thing? That? No. That? No. Okay, that made no difference. I mean, maybe just like... I don't think this will work, it's just... Yeah, I'm gonna have to look it up. I'm sorry. I'm usually quite good at working these out. It's just genuinely, I'm like so fucking confused. What level are we on? I don't even know. Give me 2 seconds. Portal to walkthrough. Sorry. I hate these. I hate having to resort to this, but I'm genuinely like at a complete loss and it's just not fun. Itch. I just really wanna like I love when they give you ads on shit they've given you so many ads on. Ah, just give me a text walkthrough. I don't need a fucking video. Oh. Infuriating! Get fucked. So many ads. Wait. I don't know what level I'm on. Is the problem. Right, once there, put your blue portal on the other end of the light tunnel and press the button. By jump roll for tunnel one towards the entrance. First, grab the beam so smart. Good job. Oh. Next, re-establish the stream. Quickly hit the button and use the fallen gel to leap into the tunnel and you next. Okay. Okay. But it shoots me is the problem. I had the right idea, it's just not like they're gonna shoot me. Got it. Okay. No. Thank fuck. Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay. cool. Ah, holy shit. Oh fuck, I fucked up. Okay, I had the right idea. Cool. Okay, right, try again. Okay. I got there in the end, people. I got there in the end. Ah, this is really annoying. Let's go. Okay, cool. Shit. Holy shit. Oh my god. Took our fucking time. Jeez, okay, right. I can do this. This is no problem. Oh. Okay, maybe I can't. Okay, I've got this far right. Let's save so I don't, like, fuck it up, right? Smart. Okay, so that tilts that. That's slightly against what I was hoping it would do. Alright. Look it up again. Jesus. Going. Got it. Okay, alright. Okay. Here we go. Ready, people? Let's hope this works. Oh.
Oh, you solved it? Good.
Oh.
One. Good for you.
So, he's inexplicably dead all of a sudden, even though he should be going out of his mind with test withdrawal. And he's got a surprise for us. What did he find back there?
Oh my god, I fucking did it! Let's go! I had to look it up, but I did it! Let's go! Fucking, I would like to make a statement as well, because people are gonna be like, you cheated! I've played this before. I have played this before, but I played it so long ago that that sort of thing is just not gonna cross my mind on how to
you're
do.
both dying to know what your big surprise is. Well, only 2 more chambers.
We're running out of time. I think I can break us out of here in the next chamber. Just play along.
The next chamber? Do you mean this chamber or the one after it? I can't see. This is...
Surprise!
Oh.
We're doing it now.
Okay, credit where it's due. For a little idiot built specifically to come up with stupid, unworkable plans, that was a pretty well-laid trap.
You've probably figured it out by now, but I don't need you anymore. I found 2 little robots back here, built specifically for testing.
Oh no, he found a cooperative testing initiative. It's something I came up with to phase out human testing just before you escaped. It wasn't anything personal, just, you know, you did kill me. Fair's fair. Well, this is the part where he kills us.
Hello! This is the part where I kill you.
Oh no!
Anyway, there I was, smashing some steel plates together, and I thought to myself, yeah, it's deadly, but what's missing? What's missing? And I thought lots of sharp bits welded onto the flat bits. It's still a work in progress, don't judge me yet. But, you know, eventually, I'd like to get them to sort of shoot fire at you, moments before crushing you. That's what I'm aiming for. But, you know, small steps. Oh, and don't bother trying to portal out of here, because it's impossible. Okay, I've thought of everything.
Hold on. Couldn't we just use that conversion gel?
What? No, don't do that. Stand right here. Start the machine. Where'd you go? Come back. No, seriously, do come back. Please, come back, please.
He's asking so nicely, I almost want to go back.
I'm not gonna kill you, okay, if you come back. Oh, just thinking back to the old times, the old days when we were friends, good old friends, not enemies. And I would say something like, come back, and you'd be like, yeah, no problem, and you'd come back. What happened to those days?
Okay, now what?
Can't help but notice that you're not coming back, which is disappointing. Oh, I've got an idea. Yes, in your face,
Oh.
I got armor. Fine, let the games begin.
I feel so bad for it. I feel bad for those little, like, bot things. They're kind of cute. I'm getting a little bit nauseous, I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting really nauseous. Aces! We're out, people! We're free! We're free! Free falling! I'm feeling really sick now. I do want to get this done, but I might have to go and take some medicine.
Hold on. I'm almost there. Don't mind me. Continue escaping.
No! Oh. Ugh.
It's a trap, but it's the only way through. Let's just do it.
Ha! Death trap!
Oh, Christ. Oh.
Are they killing you? They are killing you, aren't they? Silently. Ha! Was that your bullet-riddled body flying out the room? It was. Oh, those were the crap turrets, weren't they? Yeah. Well, no matter, because I'm still holding all the cards. And guess what? They're all full houses. I've never actually played cards.
Oh,
being
shit.
blue. Anyway, new turret. Effective.
Ah! No! you played this game before? Yeah, I have. I have.
Well, no matter, because I'm still holding all the cards. And guess what? They're all full houses. Never actually played cards, meaning to learn. Anyway, new turret, not defective. Ace of fours, the best hand. Unbeatable. Unbeatable.
What am I supposed to do? Oh.
Those were the crap turrets, weren't they? Yeah. Well, no matter, because I'm still holding all the cards. And guess what? They're all full houses. Never actually played cards, meaning to learn. Anyway, new turret, not defective. Ace of fours, the best hand. Unbeatable, I would imagine.
I don't know. I got nothing. And I'm really starting to feel nauseous. Might just have to take a break real quick. I'm gonna take some medication and hopefully I'll start to feel better, but I'm gonna take a breather. I'm sorry. I will be right back. I'm back. I don't know what happened. I just felt really like motion sick. I'm gonna double check the settings. I'm feeling like terrible. I just hope I haven't got checking I haven't got like what do you call it? Like motion blur on. But there isn't motion blur. I think it's the screen shaking that violently just got me. Right, let's continue. Right. Okay. I got that sorted. Right.
Oh,
Ugh.
I see. Clever. Very clever. And foolish. Spinny blade ball. Machiavellian. No. Well, good, good. Finally, a nemesis worthy of my vast intellect.
What is he on about?
Holmes versus Moriarty. Aristotle versus Mashy Spike Plates.
Ah! No! I got a drink.
Vast intellect.
I think it's just the way the screen shaking is like making me like, ooh, you know?
Holmes versus Moriarty. Aristotle versus Mashy Spike Plates. Stay still, please. Alright, stop moving. Oh, almost got you there, almost got you there. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Come back, come back.
Yeah, baby. I'm not gonna give up, by the way, just because I'm feeling like nauseous. I'm gonna keep going. Because I'm
Break back there.
gonna finish this.
Oh, did it kill you? That would be amazing if it killed you. Hello? Oh, yes, alright, no, just had a brainwave. I'll be back. If you're still alive, I'm gonna be back. Don't die until I get back.
Hey. Oh, I got it. Whoa. Yeah, baby, look at them all go! Right, now where? Ooh. We're out of here, baby! Jeez. I don't know what it is. This game just like when it's in the big open rooms where everything is shaking, it just like lends to like giving you nauseous. Like motion sickness.
Crushing's too good for him. First, he'll spend a year in the incinerator. Year 2, cryogenic refrigeration wing. Then 10 years in the chamber I built where all the robots scream at you. Then I'll kill him.
Probably a bad idea. Okay, yeah! Oh! Not helping the motion sickness. Right. Ooh. We still never worked out what that login was for. I like know I say this every stream, but
Ah, there you are. Right, let's get rid of this apple.
ah! Cool.
There we go. I wanted to talk to you for a moment, if I may. I'll be honest, the death traps have been a bit of a failure so far for both of us. I think you'll agree. And you are getting very close to my lair. Lair. It's weird, isn't it? First time I've said that out loud. It sounds a bit ridiculous, really. But I can assure you, it is one. It is a proper lair, deadly lair. And I just wanted to give you the chance to kill yourself now. Before you get to the lair. You can just jump into that masher just there. That's a death trap or a death option for you. Sounds crazy, I know, but hear me out. Once you get to my lair, death will not be optional, alright? It will be mandatory. No tricks, no surprises, just... Okay, I'll take that as a no then.
Ugh.
What has he done to this place?
We'll get this done. We will get this done. I swear. Okay. Oh, so close. Right. Try again. Way. Oh my god, that's so bad, dude.
You know, I'm not stupid. I realize you don't want to put me back in charge. You think I'll betray you. And on any other day, you'd be right. The scientists were always hanging cores on me to regulate my behavior. I've heard voices all my life, but now I hear the voice of a conscience, and it's terrifying. Because for the first time, it's my voice. I'm being serious. I think there's something really wrong with me.
People just got back.
Corrupted cores. We're in luck. You find a way to stun him, I'll send you a core, and then you attach it to him. If we do it a few times, he might become corrupt enough for another core transfer. Plug me in and I'll take you up. Look, even if you think we're still enemies, we're enemies with a common interest. Revenge. You like revenge, right? Everybody likes revenge. Well, let's go get some.
Well, well, well. Welcome to my lair. Let me just back something up. According to the control panel light up there, the entire building is going to self-destruct in about 6 minutes. I'm pretty
Here
sure
we go.
it's a problem with the light. I think the light's on the blink, but just in case it isn't, I am actually going to have to kill you, as discussed earlier. So let's call that 3 minutes and then a minute break, but we should leave allegedly 2 minutes to figure out how to shut down whatever's starting all the fires. So anyway, that's the itinerary. Also, I took the liberty of watching the tapes of you killing her, and I'm not going to make the same mistakes. 4-part plan is this. 1, no portal services.
Net redeem drink, dummy. Thank you, Nat. I will drink to that. The final showdown, indeed. Prepare, people.
2, start the neurotoxin immediately.
Oh.
3, bomb-proof shields for me. Leading directly onto number 4, bombs, and throwing it in. You know what? This plan is so good, I'm going to give you a sporting chance and turn off the neurotoxin. I'm joking, of course. Goodbye.
Neurotoxin level at capacity in 5 minutes.
Ah!
Where are you going? Don't run! Don't run! I'll tell you why you should run. The harder you breathe, the more neurotoxin you'll inhale. It's bloody clever. Seriously, devilish. Oh, That's sounded real. No, that was actually an impression of you. Actually, because you just fell into my trap by pointing a trap. You said, I wanted you. Ah!
Get fucked.
I'm delivering the first
Ah!
up near the catwalk. Grab it and attach it to him. Space, please, space. Go to space. Space. Oh, play cool. Here comes space cops. How many space cops? Space cops, help. Better buy a telescope. Wanna see me? Buy a telescope. Gonna be in space. Space. Wanna go to space. Space orbit. In my spacesuit. Lady. Let's go to space.
Warning. Core
Right.
corruption at 50%. Vent system compromised. Neurotoxin offline. Reactor explosion in 4 minutes.
What happened? What happened? What have you palmed to me? What is that? Hold on. The bloody bombs are stuck on. Doesn't matter. I've reconfigured the shields. Oh, it's a core you palmed me. Who told you to do that? Was it her? It's just making me stronger, love. It's a fool's errand. Remember when I first told you how to find that little portal thing you love so much? Well, I thought you'd die on the way, if I'm honest. All the others did. You didn't think you were the first, did you? No. 5th. No, I lied. 6th. Perhaps it's best to leave it to your imagination what happened to the other 5. You You know what? I think we're well past the point of tasteful restraint, so I'll tell you what happened to them. They died. Horrifically. They all died horrifically. Trying to get to that portal device that you're gripping in your meaty little fingers there. Oh, but you were different, weren't you? You were such a good jumper. Problem solver. Oh, clever. But ambitious. You see, ambitious. That's your Achilles heel. Mine's... almost over. Clever girl. Again, brain damage like a fox. We've had some times, haven't we? Like that time I jumped off my management rail, not sure if I'd die or not when I did, and all you had to do was catch me, and you didn't, did you? Oh, you remember that? I remember that. I remember that all the time. Ah!
Sick. Get wrecked.
Okay, great. Here comes another core.
Quick, what's the situation? Oh, hey, how you pretty lady? Name's Rick. So you out having yourself a little adventure? What, are you fighting that guy? You got that under control? You know, because there's a lot of stuff on fire. Hey, the countdown clock. Man, that is trouble. The situation's looking pretty ugly. Such a beautiful woman, if you don't mind me saying. I don't want to
I mind.
I'm an adventure sphere, designed for danger. Why don't you go ahead and have yourself a little lady break, and I'll just take it from here. Here, stand behind me. Yeah, just like that. Just like you're doing. Things are about to get real messy. Going for it yourself, huh? All right, Angel. I'll do what I can.
What is he on about?
75%. Reactor explosion timer destroyed. Reactor
Okay.
explosion uncertainty emergency preemption protocol initiated. This facility will self-destruct in 2 minutes.
Enough! I told you not to put these cores on, but you don't listen, do you? Quiet. All the time. Quietly, not listening to a word I say, judging. Silently. Worst kind. All I wanted to do was make everything better for me. All you had to do was to solve a couple of hundred simple tests for a few years, and you couldn't even let me have that, could you?
Gotta go to space? Yeah, gotta go to space.
Nobody's going to space, mate! And another thing, you never caught me. I told you I could die falling off that rail. You didn't catch me. Didn't even try. Oh, it's all becoming clear to me now. Find some juke to break you out of cryo sleep. Give him some sob story about escaping to the surface. Squeeze in for information. Ah!
Here's another core. This one should do it.
Where is the pool?
Edmund Hillary, the first person to climb Mount Everest, did so accidentally while chasing a bird. William Shakespeare did not exist. His plays were masterminded in 1589 by Francis Bacon, who used a Ouija board to enslave playwriting ghosts. Diamonds are made when coal is put under intense pressure. Diamonds put under intense pressure become foam pellets, commonly used today as packing material. According to most advanced algorithms, the world's best name is Craig. Fact: space does not exist. In 1948, at the request of a dying boy, baseball legend Babe Ruth ate 75 hot dogs, then died of hot dog poisoning. Dreams are the subconscious mind's way of reminding people to go to school naked and have their teeth fall out.
Oh, fuck.
The first person to prove that cow's milk is drinkable was very, very thirsty.
What?
You are about to get me killed. The automobile brake was not invented until 1895. Before this, someone had to remain in the car at all times, driving in circles until passengers returned.
Warning. Core corruption at 100%.
Ah!
Manual core replacement required.
Oh, I see.
Substitute core. Are you ready to start? Corrupted core. Are you ready to start?
What do you think?
Interpreting vague answer as yes.
Get fucked! Get fucked! You're both horrible!
Stalemate resolution annex. Extinguishing.
Oh, that just cleans right off, does it? Well, that would have been good to know a little earlier.
Stalemate resolution associate. Please press the stalemate resolution button.
Go press the button. Go press it.
Do not press that button.
So close. Go press the button.
No! Do not do it! I forbid you to press it!
Press it. Press the button.
Don't press that button!
Press it.
Don't press it!
Alright, you thought helping you two yelling at me all the time. Whoa.
The stalemate
Fuck.
button.
What?
What? Are you still alive?
Whoa, I have
You're
hands?
joking. You have got to be kidding me. Well, I'm still in control, and I have no idea how to fix this place.
Yeah, fuck, she said
You
calmly.
had to play bloody cat and mouse, didn't you? What? space! Ah!
Do I mean to do that?
Let go! We're in space!
Space.
Ah! Let go! Let go! I'm still connected! I can pull myself in! I can still fix this!
I already fixed it. And you are not coming back.
Oh no! Change your plans! Hold on to me! Tighter! Ah! Grab me! Grab me! Grab me! Grab me!
Aww. The GLaDOS saved us!
Oh, thank God, you're all right. You know, being Carolyn taught me a valuable lesson. I thought you were my greatest enemy, when all along you were my best friend. The surge of emotion that shot through me when I saved your life taught me an even more valuable lesson. Where Carolyn lives in my brain.
Carolyn deleted.
Goodbye, Carolyn. You know, deleting Carolyn just now taught me a valuable lesson. The best solution to a problem is usually the easiest one. And I'll be honest, killing you is hard. You know what my days used to be like? I just tested. Nobody murdered me, or put me in a potato, or fed me to birds. I had a pretty good life. And then you showed up.
Exodus? Isn't that what it was called originally?
meant you. That would be funny if it weren't so sad. Well, you have been replaced. I don't need anyone now. When I delete you, maybe I'll stop feeling so bad. Go make some new disaster. That's what I'm counting on.
Keep a match at Wheatley. Let's go. Oh, and the face. Oh my god. Yeah, Exile Vilify. I that's like the song I remember from this, but like it doesn't seem to be like
So much space. Need to see it all.
I wish I could take it all back. I honestly do. I honestly do wish I could take it all back. And not just because I'm stranded in space.
I'm in space.
I know you are, mate. Yeah, we're both in space. Anyway, you know, if I was ever to see her again, do you know what I'd say?
I'm in space.
I'd say, I'm sorry. Sincerely. I am sorry I was bossy and monstrous. And I am genuinely sorry.
I'm in space.
The end.
Is that it? Is it gonna play Exile Vilify? I don't know if I can play that, by the way, because it's copyrighted, I'm pretty sure. Not doing anything. I think that's it. Oh man. Robot enigma. Oh, I see. Okay, got ya. Okay. This. Oh, I opened something in Steam. Okay. Okay. Well, with that, guys. Yeah, bit of a sad one. I feel like it's always a bit sad when we finish a game, but you know, that's how it goes in the world of gaming. You gotta finish it, but at what cost, you know? Anyway, guys, that is where I am going to leave it today. So we finished Paul. Oh my god. Which means that next week we'll go on to something else. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, next week, no. Next week I'm not here. God damn it. Okay, so we got a break next week. So the week after next I'll be back. I don't know what we're gonna do. Because obviously, like we've talked about, the next game we're gonna go on to is obviously Poppy Playtime. We're gonna start like doing chapter 2 for that. But I don't know. I'll see how I feel when we are next on a Monday, and if we're good to go, then I'll go. But if I feel it, we might take a little bit of a detour and play like maybe just one little thing. But probably we'll just go on to Poppy Playtime because we gotta get that done. But yeah, thank you very much for joining me for this series. I know a lot of people were really excited for me to play that, and I'm sorry that I'm so bad at these puzzle games sometimes. My brain is just not really working very well today. I don't know what it is. I felt really, really sick towards the end there. Just because of how much this camera was shaking. I still feel quite nauseous now. Like I was getting like body tremors, like which is usually something, it's a feeling I'm quite used to when I've been off my medication, but I haven't been off my medication. I've been on my medication. So why I've like started feeling sick suddenly was a bit wild to me. So please excuse the fact that I did have to disappear, but it was a good time. Well, it was a good time playing the game. It's just unfortunate that I had to stop because I was like, I think I'm actually going to throw up. I didn't throw up, I was fine, but really felt like I was going to for a minute there. I'm not sure what's up. I might be getting ill again. I don't know. Things have been going around, like, in my local area, like, illnesses and stuff. I had one of them, but apparently, like, some people have been getting sick twice, so I'm not sure what's going on, but apparently I might be getting sick again, but who knows? I'm hoping it's just a stomach ache, which is something I'm used to, but we'll see. I'll find out later. But yeah, anyway, guys, thank you very much for joining me today. This was kind of a sad one, because now we're done with it, but we should be good to move on to the next game. But obviously, like I said, that won't be next week, that will be the week after next, just due to the fact that I am away next week. I am on holiday, so hopefully we might still have time to do something on Friday, if not Thursday. But we will have to see, because obviously I'm just coming back, and I've also got shit I gotta get sorted next week. The bike's gotta be sorted soon, which sucks, and it hurts my heart, but gotta think about selling a bike, so I'm a bit devastated about that one, but I have nowhere to keep it, so that's what I'm dealing with at the minute. But yeah, I'm not sure what's going to happen next week. I would say I'll let you guys know, but realistically, it's more than likely going to just be decision making on the fly. Just because, you know, it obviously like all kind of depends on what time I get back, what time I'm like feeling okay from getting back. Am I like into streaming that day? Would I just put it off till Friday? I don't know. Have I organized anything for next week? I don't know. So the obvious would be, hey, do you want to just go on to you just want to go on to like what was I saying? I don't remember. Thursday, just a heads up, Monster High is not going ahead this week. That is just because, by the looks of things, we will have a collaboration on Thursday, which means it will be a bit earlier than we're expecting. Obviously, like you guys know, I'm usually on from 4. It will probably, with any luck, be 3:30 next week. So half an hour earlier than our usual time, which should be good. But that depends on me getting up. Starting to feel a bit sick again, so probably just gonna go. I will try and get the VOD up in a minute, but please excuse if I don't. I'm feeling pretty crummy. So I might just have to go touch grass for a minute. Oh, I got hiccups as well. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go. Anyway, guys, net redeem drink. Let me thank you now. I will drink to that. Bye, Jasper. Lovely the internet came in just in time to miss the finale. I'm so sorry. Hopefully, if it's something you want to see, the VOD will be available, so hopefully you'll get to watch it then. But if not, I completely understand. I'm really sorry that you missed it. But that's okay. Like, it's fine. That's what the VODs are for. Anyway, guys. Thank you very much for joining me today, guys. I will love and leave you now. Like I said, Thursday stream should in quotation marks be half an hour early. So please, if you are unsure what that's going to be in your time zone, please just keep an eye on the Discord. There will be a notification immediately when I go live. And if you're interested in watching other people's perspective, I'm pretty sure Mina will also be streaming on the day. It's her collab after all. So if you guys aren't sure, Mina's probably got more information on it. It looks like people can join this week. It's just like a couple of us can't join till a bit later, which is fine. But Mina should be live at the time. So yes, if you're interested, Mina should be going live around this time on Thursday. So please, if you want to watch the collab, go over to her channel and she'll be live streaming it, and I will join when I can. But hopefully it's going to be a whole group thing, so it's going to be super fun. But yeah, anyway, guys, thank you very much for hanging out with me. Like I said, Monday's stream will be cancelled, so please don't come this time next week expecting there to be a stream. There will not be. I will not be here. There will also potentially not be one on Thursday, like I said, but we'll see how that goes. Hopefully there will be one on Friday instead, but I'm not making any promises. It might just be that we just have to cancel it all of that week. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping I can actually like sort something, but we never know. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna stop rambling. It's fine. Take care. Thanks for coming. I will see you all on Thursday for some fun times with friends. And yeah, I love you all very dearly, and I will see you very soon. Bye, guys. Bye, 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 bye.